Hello, chat. Hello. Hello, hello. I know this is an unexpected uh, time for me to be streaming and so on and so forth. But the last few days I've been going to sleep basically immediately after going to work. After getting back from work. Um, it's a cycle I've observed about myself as of late, where I'll have a week or two at a time where I get where I go to sleep immediately, and then I have good sleep, and then somewhere along the way it'll shift, and then suddenly I'm getting like 4 hours tops. But like I had a couple nights at work in a row where I was basically 50% asleep the entire shift. And I was like, yeah, this needs to change. Like, I hate this. Um, as a result of it, I have also justified not going to the gym as often as I should. Because, like, I get out of work and I'm, like, super tired, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go to bed. But, that's not a, that's not a particularly good thing, because, like, I usually don't, like, go to the gym, like, one day to the next. I'll usually, like, space it out to be, like, every other day. But then I have this other issue where it's like, now that we're doing the Mist streams, I don't really... I only have 3 mornings that I'll go to the gym, because I'm not going to go on a Saturday morning, because I have to go home, nap, and then go up on stream for, like, 5 hours. And then on Sundays, like... if I go to the gym first, I'm gonna get like 6 hours tops before Smobcast. So, and there's no reason for me to show up with lackluster sleep. Uh, anyways, as a result of this strange schedule that I'm now doing, I have to make my time count, because I've only got I got 2.5 hours from now until I gotta go to work. I guess I probably should take a shower too, but you know, how important is hygiene after all? I work in a room with a bunch of nerds that also don't need to shower. I I could show up to work in like sweatpants and stuff. And I like I have a coworker who shows up in sweatpants and Crocs, and I'm like, I don't really have a reason to dress up as much as I do, because like, I mean, I'll go there and I'm wearing just jeans, t-shirt, uh, my tennis shoes, my jacket. Yeah. Anyways, we got stuff to do. I gotta hurry. I gotta up, step on the gear or whatever. Wait, no. I'm stepping up the incorrect. Damn it. I gotta update. Haven't played this game on this specific instance in a bit. I just got okay, I'm updating it, and I just got recommended a game called Monmusu Girls Auto Battler. Feel a little bit targeted. No. These are some very short women. I guess they're like supposed to be chibi or whatever. What the fuck, man? Yeah, this is what happens when... That's what happens when I'm on the Japanese store, because like I have one account that's on the US Google Play Store, and the other one that's on the the Japanese one. The Japanese one recommends basically exclusively gachas. Yay, I got 5 play points. That's worth, like 1/2000th of a pack. Yay. I think that's 4 pennies. Tops. Very useful. Only the best games. Hold on a second. I'll just DM me something on Discord. Gotta figure out who it is. Oh. I'll worry about that later. Tomatomo is for the ghost? Gotcha. Tomatomo would be a very strange servant to pick for this, dragon. Let's see. I have the queue open. I did not clear the ones we've already done. Hey! Ah, shit. Hold on, just a second. I don't know if there's a way to set it up to be text-to-speech. I should at least have it stick on there later. I feel that work limiting free time and being tired. Sorry, missing streams. Blizzard just happened here. Oh, it's fine. I appreciate anyone that shows up for these because I really do just stream like random points of time in the day at this point. So I will not fault you guys for not showing up to a stream. That being said, all of these streams are now available on my main YouTube page. So if you miss a stream, you can catch up on it on YouTube. Which is it's pretty cool. I used to have to tell it to upload it to my VODs channel, which was really annoying, and I also got tired of just like naming all of the videos, and I got really behind on it. I have like 50 plus videos on that channel that are not public, just because I got lazy on it. Not rank ups. Interludes. Alright. Can someone remind me which one I had just done? I don't think I did the one with Kashin Koji. I think the last one I did was Ivan, and then was it Rhinus? Because I don't remember. Or was it Zhang Yu? I don't remember doing a run with Kashin Koji. Okay, I'll just go ahead and... Oh, you know what? This might not be... Oh, Smob was not here. Gotcha. Is he here today? Okay, so I did the Caesar one. I don't think I did Canis's. Because that's a Lancer, and I would have remembered that matchup. I remember us doing Cersei and You're a Bride. Bunny Toria, I believe we did that one. And then the Ivan run, and then Rhinus, I remember that as well. Oh, shit. Let me... Only been subbed 8 months, but you're the reason I started following Plush and Ryou. It's kind of funny. It's usually the other way around, where people find me through Plushy. Uh, I guess to be fair, either way, people usually find Ryou through one of us. I mean, he does stream the most on Twitch. Like he's primarily a Twitch content creator. So if you're like a Twitch person, you're probably gonna find us through him. I feel like the bulk of the audience that we see is on YouTube. So, is it Gawain Run? I think the oh yeah, I think the one. Okay, we did Rioma Lancer. I remember that. Didn't we? You know what? I literally I just said I have the VODs. I can just go back and look and see which when it is live. Dragon punting. Let's see. Very last one that we did. Is it Cleopatra? Are they? I guess these aren't in order. Sumeribuki versus the dragon. I don't remember doing Saber Shiki though. I think we might have done Lalter. Did we do a Saber Shiki run? Can you do my Koji run today? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just figuring out where we were on stuff before. Okay, there's the Keisuke run. And before Keisuke was, man, we spent a lot of time on the Keisuke run. Before that was, okay, Galatea. Right, because Galatea was just like a thorough stomping. And before that was Rhinus. Okay, I think these are actually in order. Let me double check. Okay. We did the Keisuke one. We did do the Zhang Yu one, right? Galatea. Look at chat. Yeah, I know it's a... Oh wait. That's what happened. My internet was complete fucking garbage that day. So so the VOD got split, right. I wasn't looking at that. Okay, so first one on there was Cleopatra. And then you have Zhang Yu. After Zhang Yu, we had Ryoma Lancer. Does that follow the correct order? I'm sorry, I should have figured this out. Okay. It looks like it. Yep. If Xa is here, I don't think I used his Canis last time. Oh, so I was confirming. Was I confirming this? I don't know. Okay, so next up is Kashin Koji. And then after that, it's going to be the 120 Irish. That'd be Sphinxes. Let me set this over here so I can see it a little easier. Close that and that. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you can ping him as well, that would be great. Okay. Kashin Koji. Hey, there we go. Kind of a weird craft essence. I don't see this one used like ever because it's split stats, but that's whatever. Uh, it's quick in arts, so should be okay. Um, I know it's such a weird recommendation, but usually, if I'm gonna go with Kashin Koji, I actually do go with what's it called? Is it Love's Curse? The 15%. It's Kiara's CE, but with 15% debuff success, just because it's like slightly higher chance, and then you have that one, which is okay. I cannot see it there. I need to change that. Crazy thing, Mist was one of the earliest I saw before he got healthier and thinned out. So far, thought you the most entertaining. Oh, thanks. Can I get some lore though? You started the Smogcast. Pretty good idea getting content creators together each week like that. Yeah. Um so several years ago, like I wasn't like I didn't like do any sort of collabs with Plushy for a while, but he noticed my channel uh probably like 4+ years ago, 5 years ago. I think the first time uh he said anything on like he commented on any of my videos, it was I soloed something during Tunguska, and after that, like I made some review videos. Uh, Real OGs remember those, and so he would just like put positive comments every now and then. Uh, and sometimes I would like chat with him in his Discord. Eventually, you know what? Actually, I think I probably should swap those two around because Leo's more likely to die on turn 1 than turn 2. Anyways, so one day, one anniversary, uh, I'm like, hey, I want to do a react to this stream. And I invited him on there, and he was like, yeah, sure. And it was pretty fun. Like, I feel like we had pretty good chemistry. It was just fun chatting with the person about the game, and other people seemed to enjoy it. And we made a video where we reacted to a bunch of and I still really like this video because I put a lot of effort into editing it. It's like 40 minutes long. Ah, shit. She didn't kill. Damn it. Oh, wrong one. That's actually my account. This is the one that I had no hand in making. But yeah, we reacted to shitty summer predictions, and that was fun. But like a week later, I remember I was between deliveries working at Papa John's, and I was like, you know, I've always wanted to like do a podcast. I've always wanted to run a podcast because like I can talk for fucking ever. and like I remember back when I was in college, we had this radio production class, and one of the things we were tasked with one time was just like produce like a short little radio segment, and just like talk about something for I think it was like 5 minutes, and I was basically just being interviewed by a classmate of mine, and I just talked about like balancing in Overwatch and Apex Legends and like issues that they run into and stuff. And I was like, dude, this is really fun. I like being able to talk to people for prolonged periods of time. It's like I didn't really have a lot of that when I was a kid. I was homeschooled for a long time. A lot of people thought I was actually just an introvert, which wasn't the case. I guess I might as well. And next turn I'll pop the third skill. But I messaged Plushy and it was like, hey, how do you feel about just like trying out this podcast thing? And he was like, oh yeah, sure. He had extra time and he was alright with it. And then the first several episodes. Oh, and we landed the bind. Nice. The first few episodes were just talking about random. What was it? Talking about the servants for several years, like the summer servants for, because it was the year of servants that were coming out that year on an A, and then one that was coming out in last year, and then so because like there was also a bunch of banners getting ran at that time, and then episode 4. I think that was our first episode with Ryou. It's actually kind of nuts looking back on it. Ryou wasn't a regular member until I think it was it episode 32 or 52? Or it might have been 42. It was one of the twos. But it's kind of crazy that we went that long without him being an official member. Because he showed up so many times, and people liked having him there. I mean, like he has good synergy with us. Like me and him banter pretty good, and then he already was friends with Plushy and stuff. So can't have been 52. It might have been 42. We missed it. Oh yeah, the solo servant tier list. Oh man. It's been a while since someone asked about it. Oh wow, the gains there were not what I was hoping for. Dude. Like, every now and then someone will ask, like, hey, you planning on doing a part 2 of the solo servant tier list? And it's like, fuck no, dude. It was so bad. Like, we got through, like, 30 servants, I think, just on the first one, and it's like, we're not going to do that for another... We're not going to make another 11 episodes committed to this. And on top of that, I think we were not very, like... We weren't really sure what we were going to be doing with it, so we had, like, some very questionable ones. Crazy how Ryou has the purest of the Twitter feeds. I mean, it's not that like, my Twitter feed is safe for work and stuff. It's just, it's highly political, and then, like, it just fluctuates between those things, and I just don't want to share that shit on stream, on Smobcast at least. Because, like, I feel like on at least descriptionally, the three of us are on the same page on things, even if we're not, like, you know, prescriptively in the same boat. But, like, you just don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of it, you know. Twitter claws you into politics. One thing One thing that I kind of appreciate about Twitter is Twitter will actually, I mean, this might not be a good thing, but it will draw you into your side's politics. Whereas Facebook takes note of whether or not you like looking in the comment sections of the opposing side, and it will constantly push you all sorts of stuff that you disagree with just because you engage with it more. Which is a little annoying. But I am at a point where I'm just like, I am shitting on people on Facebook. Who is? Oh. I'm not a big fan of the government. It's like the most mild thing to say, but someone's gonna take offense to it. Landed another one. Pop that. It sounds familiar. I've probably heard the reference before. Comrade. No, I'm not that far over, my friend. Let's go ahead and pop that. If I was running something like Magical Gorilla Sapphire, it would be it would make this easier because I would have turns I'd be able to loop with this skill. But it is what it is. Maybe I should have saved that invuln. I was thinking I'm just gonna... Yeah, I should have saved the invuln. Because I'm actually probably gonna live to this next MP. So... I'm actually extremely favored too. So that would be a misplay on my part. Because this turn I can stun, and then, like, even if I got crit one more time without the invuln, I'd be down at, like, at least 3,000 HP. And then I'd be able to stun again after next turn, and then if I could make the HP last a little bit longer, then I could possibly stun with this skill again. Unironically, I think my Kashin Koji on JP could probably do this. Just because I'll have more control over, like, the craft essence and such. I guess I just follow up the stars on that one. Whatever. Unfortunately, this is the nature of a Kashin Koji solo. You just, it's RNG. It's RNG, and it's RNG. Because I could have lived at least 3 more turns here. Personally, I like RNG. But yeah, she can very likely do that with like a little optimization. You know what? Let's, for the sake of time, let's move on to Sphinx. Oh, yep, here he is. I wonder, she might be able to do this. How long is the queue? Well, currently we have, so we got that one. Did I already do that Arthur one? I thought I did a run with Arthur. Oh, yeah. We did the Summer Buki one. I did do an Airish run last time? I'm starting to remember it. I thought I used Airish, like, sometime. See, this is what happens when I wait 2.5 weeks between the same thing. I mean, I guess I already spent the AP, so might as well. I guess she's getting a rematch. Okay, mark that as complete. And I do believe I did. Yeah, and I think I did the Lulter one as well, right? Because Lulter, she didn't give very far, but, like, you know, kind of expected. What? It can do that? I thought it wasn't possible. I thought it specifically wasn't supposed to do that if it... What the... I've never seen it do that before. No, you asshole. Anyways, that's why I want to swap the places of George and Leo. Well, I guess we're done with that one anyways. Right, I'm sitting here saying like I don't remember which ones I did and whatever. So the Galatea one did Rhinus, Circe. Oh wait, right, that's the first stream, this is the second stream. Oh yeah, I heard that sound many times that day. Zhonyu, Yoma Lancer. Oh yeah, and there's the Airish run. And then there's Arthur and Walter. Oh yeah, and we did do a Saber Shiku run. And Summer Buki to close it off, right. Okay. So, that one, clear that one, that one. Okay, so the next one, unless... Unless Zaw shows up, I guess the next one we would go with is... it would be Haisui versus the Ghost. I don't think I have him added. How are we on requests? Well, right now, this stream is just like an attempt to get caught up more so than just like doing a bunch of them. So like sometime in the future, if we do another stream like this, I'll open the floodgates a bit. But if you recommend, if you request something today, we probably won't have time to get to it because I gotta leave for work in 2 hours. Oh. Oh, that... Oh no. That sound effect is so funny when just like random shit happen. Like you mention something and it's like, oh no. Oh yeah, yeah. You requested Bima. Okay. So what would do right now? We're going to. Oh right, I was gonna check my friends. That's what it was. Went to the wrong menu. Of course, I went to the wrong menu. Even if I can read this menu, I'm still using it wrong. Let's see. I mean, we got Ninja Kid Cat there. I figured that. Step Bro. Peppino. Oh my god, it's Peppino from hit game Peppino Pizza Tower. Thanks, K. George. Headman. Yeah, doesn't look like it. I don't know what time zone he's on, so... it is what it is. I do want to see how far Canis gets here. Because Canis is someone who has a lot of potential, but is also AoE Lancer. No, back out of this. Well, there we go. Yeah, it'll go on a list for later. Yeah. It'll happen eventually. It's the plan. Let's see. Taisui versus the Ghost. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Taisui can do this, but to be fair, it isn't man attribute, so who knows? Let's see. Can we get the guy to show up? Oh. There we go. Ninja Kid Cat's not showing up, I think. Top Weeb 205. If you're actually the top weeb, then why are there 205 of you? I'm not sure, actually. I've tried I tried using Domon here a few times. I guess to be fair, mine wasn't grailed or anything. But he wasn't quite there. There was like a turn where he could have lived a little bit longer and bridged the gap on his cooldowns, but he wasn't able to. So I think it was a difference of whether or not I had the correct command codes. Oh god, it's the cursed Wangina Ascension. Here's his grailed. I see. A mug of chicken soup. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I don't know, it just sounds odd. Hey, Morty, thank you for the 14 months, bro. Thank you. I guess I'll just stick with Atlas here. I'm gonna make a second party for this one because this one is annoying. Yes, I know how to do this. Arash doesn't have a pen? I know. Well, you see, that's why I'm having these two guys come in and give charge first. So he's going to be able to get... I mean, like, I guess I could... I guess it depends on whether I want to nuke the first wave or the second wave. Does he not have damage for the second wave? How does the redeem work? So there's a cooldown on the dragon one. I have it set to a 30-minute cooldown currently, just to slow down on the requests. Because, like, normally I have it for, like, an hour, I think, and I just decreased it to that. I guess it actually makes more sense to kill the first wave first. I'll just go with that. Okay, yeah, I saw that request. I'll do that, eventually. I hopefully I get to it in time. Trying to amp up the pace here. Because, so far we're almost an hour into the stream, and, a lot of that was spent figuring out what I haven't done. I have done. Yeah. Yeah, I still see that, so I'll be able to cover that. The creature. Yeah, it makes more sense to do it this way. Probably kills here. Yeah, definitely kills here. Oh, shit, dude. Maybe I should go with only one. Surely he'll die. He's being counterclassed here. Hey. Actually died. I guess we do this. You asshole. Alright, well, we gotta kill this motherfucker now. Deck resets this turn, so no idea if I'm gonna get the Brave Chain I want next turn. I mean, I guess I get a Mighty Chain. It's not the worst. Oh, I forgot to switch my Mystic Code. Not the chain I would have gone with normally, but you know. I'm in danger of getting stunned. It's the thing I'm worried about. Because I don't think I have anything to prevent stuns or whatever. I don't have Atlas. Ooh. Nice. I guess he has Skill Seal, so that would make it a little safer. He also has the debuff resist. The debuff immune, that is. Go, weird child gremlin. Boom. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this, because I don't think I'm gonna have a turn where it'll line up correctly. When am I rushing the story for the Vitch fight? That's a good question. That's Lost Belt 5, isn't it? Oh my god. .2. Yeah, it's Olympus. Oh man. I don't know, man. Are we gonna have to start up a... Yeah, I have to start up a series that competes with with Mists, where instead of it being F2P boy, it's F2P man. And this account is a lot less powerful, you know? F2P caveman. Oh, I don't actually hate the idea. Well, he's gonna get the guts in time. That's assuming he lives 2 more turns. This thing doesn't use the same types of skills. Yeah, he didn't live long enough. I think with command codes he would have been able to do that. Also, if I used Atlas, because like I didn't get a whole lot out of the heal. The amount of value that I got out of the heal, you could easily get out of command codes. So I'll scratch that one off. I guess up next is actually the same interlude. It's gonna be Tamatomo. Tamatomo. Just thinking, like, what would the gimmick for the account be? Oh my god. I just had an idea. It would be a stolen idea, but to be fair, the idea was abandoned. A true 1 to 3 star account. See, the difficulty with 1 to 3 star account, because like you could do free to play clears of all sorts of stuff, but like a true 1 to 3 star account, including craft essences, that is insanely difficult. Or at least back then it used to be. There's better options for stuff now. Just the amount of limitations you run into because you're worrying so much about like organically getting charged normally and stuff. The problem with that though is like you kind of have to just grind really hard on like a lotto. So I think what I would do is like I'd wait for a lotto and I would just like go super hard, just enable someone else's summer Ibuki. I don't know who on NA has a 120 summer Ibuki that I could borrow at any moment, but you know, I could figure it out. Oh my god, it's a big Tamatomo. Right. I'm just gonna throw him out. Switch up for this. You know what? Actually, I might just... Nah, I'll go with Atlas. So, 1 to 3 star account. The problem with that is there's just so many servants you'd have to work with. Like you'd have to raise, and like you need to get a bunch of materials for it, and it's like, oh, so annoying. I think one of the things that genuinely helped the account a lot was like the contest, or the challenge. You know, I think one of the things that helped it the most is oh yeah, I know how his third skill works. Yeah, was Salieri's buff actually, and I'm not just talking about the NP buff, like his first buff, the one for his third skill, because there are a couple rulers that will lock you down really hard. Between Qinshi Huang and then there's also a big ruler, I think in Agartha. Well, you know what, dude, I think you're being ridiculous. I would never forget something like that. Chat, I think it's only a couple more months, and then I'm gonna be done with this apartment. Dude, I'm having dreams about it. Okay, I'm having dreams about adjusting to life living with my sister. I know that sounds Does that sound weird? I don't know. Um, but like, I can't wait, dude. I wanna upgrade from this space. On top of that, the upgrade will cost less. The place she was looking at, I'd still be having like basically same two rooms, and I hope there's a second bathroom. I don't want to share a bathroom. But like better internet. I'm probably gonna be paying less on power and water. I'm definitely gonna be using way more power than she is, but she said it'll be less than a 50 split, which is wonderful. She was looking at one that cost 1,800 a month, and yeah, that sounds pretty nice. Thank you, Dakota, for the bits. I'm not gonna say how many it is. Please don't call my sister an Imudo or whatever. Like, she's for one, she's my older sister. For two, that's nasty, bro. Like, I hate that idea. I hate the idea that people would say something, like, ew. Just ew, bro. It's just like, I mean, like, from what she said, I'll still maintain my own privacy. Of course, like, I guess that means I'll be sharing a kitchen with someone, which frankly, if you look at my kitchen, that's probably going to be an improvement. She also cooks sometimes for fun, which means, I don't know, man, like, everything about this seems like a big improvement, you know? I don't know, man. I feel like the whole sister complex thing that people have, I feel like that's something that exclusively happens with people that do not have sisters. It's like, as a person with a sister, that shit is fucking vile and nasty, and I keep that shit away from me. That sounds disgusting. Ah, shit. I should have done this last turn. Then I would have an extra NP damage buff. You know, it'd be pretty cool if he got like cooldown reduction on his NP. That means he'd have his third skill up more often. What do you mean I'm misplaying? Oh, okay. Yeah, I literally did just say that. I did. I'm gonna live more than 3 turns, so... Guess I should go ahead and go with that. I think at the end of the day, it's just... Japanese people can be pretty weird about stuff. I don't know. It's not exclusively a Japanese thing. I don't like this topic. Having a good time? Yeah, just talking about uh, the benefits of moving out of this apartment. Because I don't really have anything against this apartment. Like, the only issue oh, God damn it. You really doing this to me? Are you the youngest brother by a lot? She's like 2 years older than me. My brother's 5 years older than me. So we don't have like crazy age gaps between us. Yep, okay, there go my stars. I'm thinking about moving. I mean, it's the plan. My lease runs up in a few months. Yeah, I think he's got this. Yeah, I was ready to quit the app. Yeah. All right. That's Tamatomo down. He did it. Black Grail is pretty good. Good stuff, I guess. All right. Up next is Paris versus the Knight. It's gonna be Ninja Kid Cats. He's already on this friends list, so yeah. Very Confederate America. Confederate America. On another note, like, it is kind of sad how common it is nowadays for like multi-generational housing. I mean, I guess it's this would be the same generation, but it's like living with your family past past your aging to adulthood. Like, it sure does happen way too much now. Like, it was like, as far as I know, in other countries, like, it wasn't as frowned upon. There is just like a lot of traditional pressures that occur. Oh, right, it's not an interlude. Like, in American culture, like, you're kind of expected to be getting your life together and moving out within a couple years of you like graduating high school, which I don't think that's a great thing. To be fair, I did live with my parents until what age was I? I moved out 2021, I think. Yeah, it was 2021. So, until I was like 22 or 23. But in America, it's just like you're kind of just expected to move out by then. Okay, can we find Ninja? I want to be Ninja. I don't even know where that comes from, and I'm frankly afraid of it. In my country, we build bigger houses so we can stay with our parents and build our families in the same house. We, oh, hold on. Thank you for that. I think a lot of what this, I think a lot of where we, have built these ideas about, generational housing, in America. I think it's originated from like really just like how our country developed, because when people first moved to America, there was so much land. So you're kind of just it's like okay, you could just buy a plot of land for really cheap and then just build a house there. And that just sort of kept going and going because, like, even now, there's still a lot of uninhabited land in America. But the thing is, cities are very convenient. To be fair, it's becoming less of a thing now. Like, you don't. Now there's more jobs out there that you don't have to move for, so you could work like some sort of tech job and live in Montana of all places. But still, people want to move towards like the big population centers because that's where everything is. No one, yeah, no one wants to live out in the country other than people who already live there. But as a result of that, the the land that you're expected to move out and buy, it's become a lot more scarce as it's like closer to city areas, so it becomes more expensive. Probably government's campaign to make you feel like a loser unless you go into debt so you can buy a house and pay higher taxes. I don't know if it's a government incentive to get you to take loans because like ideally if you're loaning someone money, you're expecting to get it back from them. Like if they can't pay you back because they're suffering under like the loan debt and stuff, that's it's not good for you. But it is a fact though that our economy has become extremely debt reliant. Like everything has like some sort of pay later thing. Like DoorDash does that now, of all things. Yeah, and then there's also big corporations that are just buying up a bunch of extra houses because they have the money to do so, and they can just sit there and use it as investment instead of what a house is supposed to be for, which is living in. It's a it's a really awkward discussion that people are afraid of having because like at the end of the day, if you want people to move, if you want people to like sell their houses, you have to make their houses harder to maintain. It's just a bad conversation because it's a very unpopular conversation to have. And our president actually said the quiet part out loud the other day and was like, I mean, uh, I like I want to make housing cheaper, but like also people already have their houses, and I don't, and they want to have their houses be worth more. So I think I'm gonna go with that. It's like, oh, okay, thanks. Had a discussion with someone on Facebook about that. Because like in my area, there's a bunch of fucking annoying assholes here that do not care about anything other than getting the property tax repeal, just like getting rid of property tax. That's like I understand the idea of like, well, you don't want to pay money for something that you already own and stuff, but like, what are we supposed to do? Because like you guys aren't gonna sell these houses forever. Like you'll just like you'll have old people that have multiple homes when they don't need multiple homes. And you'll have young people that can't afford to get homes because they don't have to, you know. What character am I looking for? I'm looking for Ninja Kid Cat. I'm looking for his Paris. I'm not having any luck. I'm just idly uh, scrolling here. Just talking about property pricing. Where's your placement in the queue? You had the other you, which is a little bit up. He's in all slot. frankly, I think one of the things that we should normalize a bit more is just making larger apartment complexes, just because it's so much more convenient. Um, it makes the it means that you, I mean, I guess I'm self identifying myself as one of the abundance guys. Uh, damn. You know, dude, I'm fishing on the other side of the boat, and I'll be honest, I'm still not getting any fish. Not much you can do. I guess we can go on to the next one. Because, like, one of the previous ones I just did was also one of Ninja Kid Cat's, so I assumed I'd be able to fight him immediately. Will she question your shooting figures is a good question. I mentioned that my friend bought me one. Like, the other day when we met up and we're just talking about stuff, uh, I mentioned that my brother, not my brother, my friend had bought me a figure of an anime figure, and she was like, "Oh no, is it like one of those scantily clad ones?" And I was like, "Actually, yeah, but like, because like if it's shooting, of course it's technically a scantily clad one. I mean, like she's not wearing the kimono in it, so I don't know. I look at it and I don't really see it as like I don't know. I think I'm just desensitized to it. I think that's all it is. However, what I did not tell her was that I went and spent money getting other ones that are, some of which are a little bit more scantily clad. This a new account? Uh, eh, kinda, I guess. Okay. And next one is another Doot one. I mean, I received this account 2.5 weeks ago. So maybe it's not new, per se, but you know. When you're used to the character, you don't see the naked, just the character. Yeah. I would love to get, like, some sort of figure of Shun that has her costumes kimono on it, but I don't know if they even exist. You good, bro? So, oh! Oh! I think he should be able to do this. It's going out in the limb. Ah, shit, I did it backwards. Need to swap them around. Yeah, I know you can instant kill it, but it is extremely unlikely. It has been captured on film, though. Come on. Oh. Why would you do that? Hey, it actually killed him. We can bring it back here. Has he not received the... Because, like, he got an animation update. I guess he hasn't gotten it yet on NA. Oh, he has? I mean, he, like, repeats animations on stuff. Like, his extra attack is... a repeated animation. Ugh. Hate going into this with, subpar amount of HP. Just gonna go ahead and pop that. He's gotten this buff, though, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was, We had to cancel your Walmart order. Expect a refund. Wait a second. No way. What was it that they couldn't deliver? I I don't know, man. Everything that happened with that was so confusing. So hold on. So Walmart fucked up the other day with one of my orders, and I ordered like a few of these. Like, I ordered one package, which is 3 butter knives. Little cheap metal butter knives. It's good enough for what I need it for. And I keep seeing updates about it, and it keeps saying weird random shit. I just received word that it was just refunded, which is funny because 2 days ago, I walked out and I noticed that I had a bag on my porch, which had not one package but 2 packages. So I got twice as many butter knives as I was supposed to get, and they just refunded me for them. Like, I only ordered one, and they gave me double that. I'm assuming the person that delivered it just didn't mark it as delivered, because it said like, oh, it's going to arrive in a few minutes, and I checked outside and it arrived, but it never sent me another message saying that that it was delivered. Another thing Walmart fucked up with the other day, which I am very happy about, that I ordered this little this bag of garlic fries, these frozen garlic fries, which are pretty good, I will say. Which is, in fact, believe it or not, the reason why I got them. This is going to be a weird chain. And I open up my door after they delivered it, because, like, if it wasn't obvious, I get my groceries delivered. Because, like, I don't want to shop before work, and I don't want to, and I can't shop after work, basically. So I open up the door and I look, and the top thing on the stack of bags is a bag that has 4 Supreme party-sized rectangle pizzas from Totino's, and I'm like, God damn it, did they give me the wrong order? So I sort through it, and it's like, everything is correct, except there's no garlic fries. So they just fucked up, and they gave me 4 of these pizzas instead of my 1 bag of garlic fries. So then I go on the app and I'm like, okay, I didn't get them, and it just gave me the refund. So I got Each one of those is probably like $3 or $4. So I got like $14 worth of food for free. I didn't get my fries, but you know what? I didn't have to pay extra for them anyway, so who cares? You know, I probably should have... I could have gone with... Oh, yeah. I could have gone with default instead. I should be using that that one command code more often, because that extra 10% Buster resist down, or Buster defense down. There's a difference between the two. It adds up. You know what? I am going to let him tank this. Is it possible? Oh. Oh, I was about to use my heal. That would have been really stupid. Because I could go with the evade instead and preserve the HP I have there. And I guess it could make sense. Because I would heal this turn. It wouldn't be too bad. Not ideal. I get that, and then I get this, but I don't have enough. It's a weird chain. Once upon a time, that made more sense, but now it doesn't. With mighty chains. Damn. I think I played this incorrectly. I could have gone a lot longer, but he's gonna win regardless. So. Okay. Actually, I kind of hate that you put that command code on there, because the debuff sound effect sounds pretty similar to the instant death sound effect. And it also has the same type of text pop up. Hey, Plushy. 41 months, damn. It's been 3 years. Okay, I think it goes without being said that that he won this one. I know, by the looks of things, he didn't have his first depend, but it's fine. So mark that one off. Watch this. I'm gonna see Ninja Kid Cat on here, aren't I? It'd be so funny. Never mind. Okay, up next is... this one is just gonna... Well, actually... I'm not sure which... I'm assuming he means... Archer Bob? But Archer Bob is just going to shred this. So I'm actually gonna see if I can find... the other Bob. I know K-George is already added. Well, if it ain't him. Alright. Let's go back. We found him. Hopefully he shows up when I go to this. It'd also be pretty funny if we didn't have Paris ready. So Plushie, I'm trying to figure out what I should do with this account. It's an NA account. Currently it's on it's in Camelot, and I'm using it for yep, there he is. I'm using it for like these redeems and such. And a content account sounds pretty fun. But yeah. It doesn't have heal boost. Feels bad. You just need to make a PowerPoint about shooting. No, I don't. I'd honestly prefer to just not explain it to my sister, because like I'd imagine she wouldn't really like go in my room for much anything. If she does anything like my brother did, because like I lived with my brother for 2 years and he was pretty respectful of my privacy. Absolutely greatly appreciate that about my brother. He would knock and then not walk in. Something that my parents did not know. They would knock and then walk in, regardless of whether or not... Like, I would have to yell at them to not walk in for whatever reason. I might have them not want them to walk in. Okay. Trying to remember his skills. So his first skill is buff removal, 1 evade, and applies the debuff. Okay, good. It's good that he put this up. That he used that skill this turn, because I'll need that for his super effective to proc. Hopefully I don't know if he has 500%. Yes. This one is weird. This is the same as Artemis's first skill, but it's reversed. So instead of 3 turns of 20% attack and 1 turn of 50% defense, it's like it's 1 turn of, I think, 30% attack, and then 3 turns of 20% defense, or whatever. It's so weird. And then also debuff resist. Both of them have debuff resist. And this one's like a bunch of like, yeah, it's just heal and P gauge. So it's basically Arash's 3rd skill. What's with the new account? It is a content account that Dude made for me, which was super cool of him. Hold on. Okay, it's critical strength. That would have been super funny if I used these 2 command codes, and then he loses both of the buffs he has currently, and then I don't get my super effective. %40 attack 1 turn. Come on, land it. Okay. That's 3 turns of damage. I'm just gonna go with Mighty Chain, even though I have shit crit chances. Good damage. 136. Okay, yeah, I think he's got this. He's already halfway through. Holy shit, bro. Chill. He's already triggered his his guts. Because once he gets to a certain HP level, he uses that. You know, chat, I actually knew this was going to happen. Because he has really solid damage, actually. It's pretty simple, super effective to get. Honestly, a very underrated servant. One of the better 2-stars. Like, out of the 2-star, like, the bronze DPS out there, this is, like, one of the most usable bronze DPSs. He is also, 120. Yes, that does help. Man, this really is just, like, 30% less of a... 33% less of Arash's third skill. It's weird. Anyways, I think we win here. It's just the one issue that you have is they have to have a buff that's removable. And then you get 3 turns of super effective damage. So it's like Robin with extra steps. Alright. Well, that one was, that was a stomp and a half. It just has, like, a bunch of basic stuff. Like, buff removal is always really nice. Has an evade, even if it's only one turn. One turn. Has like, battery and heal, even if it's small numbers. And then, like, an attack buff. Honestly, 40% for one turn isn't too bad. It would be better if it was more than one turn, but you know. I mean, people glaze the fuck out of Kojiro, and Kojiro's only NP. Steroid is his 20% quick on NP. Shinpachi? I see. Back to this. We got like a little under an hour. Well, that is a Bob. I remember streaming Wario World. That was like one of the first games I played on stream. It's a long time ago. I think it was the second non-FGO game. The first non-FGO game was Wind Waker. I remember playing that, and then Shark jumped in chat, and he's for the most part just left the community. Shame. Right. I want to look and see what he has access to. I know I have him on the friends list. Gawain we go. It's an interesting name. K. George. Okay. I'm assuming he means this one, then. That's interesting, because, like, he has more interesting servants to use here. Like, ones that I'm not sure about being able to do it. I guess in that case, I might as well go with Sonic's. Sonic. She hasn't gotten her MP buff yet, so she doesn't ramp up her damage. She does have anti-trade on her CE though. Only Wario game you played is Wario Land Shake It. Is that the one where the gif of Wario shaking his ass comes from? It's, Chad, it's not weird that I know that. Like, I've seen clips of people talking about it. I don't know why I didn't just do a quick chain there. There's like a gif of him, like, looking through a telescope or something, and for some reason they had very expressive over-the-top animation where they didn't just have him stand there, he just, like, basically twerked. What the? I'm tired of it. I'm tired, boss. Whatever, she's gonna demolish this regardless. One trend I would like to see come back. Holy shit, that's so much damage. There was this meme trend that happened a long time ago, which was just like Wario dying in weird situations, and it's just audio. There's no animation that goes with it, and sometimes people would make animations to go with it. But it's like, there's one where he's like, it's Wario making curry or something, and then looking out of the window, and then a nuke goes off. There's one where he gets angry while driving, and he tries to pass someone, and then he goes careening off a cliff and dies. Very, very good stuff. Might as well just do this. Did I just... Wait, did I just click the wrong one? Okay, I think I clicked the Paris one. It's done. Let me know if I might have skipped yours, because I just marked one off, and I thought it was the Bob one that I clicked, but I still see it on my screen here. The hell kind of videos am I watching? It was a popular trend, like, it's probably 6 years ago now. Let's see. When did it happen? Yep, it was 6 years ago. Wario dies from a flock of seagulls while eating Hawaiian pizza. Wario dies eating Taco Bell after super gluing his ass shut. and much more, I assure you. Oh, that's what she's saying? Oh, that's mean. She's saying I have terrible taste. Damn. I actually kind of liked her. Well, never mind then, huh? Just look up Wario Dies. There's like compilations of it. Well, I should have swapped. I should have done Quick Arts Buster instead. Yes. Oopsie. Teehee. She's a crazy foot fetishist. I thought she was a shoe fetishist, isn't there? Pretty sure there's like at least a slight line between the two. Okay, she's going to kill it. All right, Mr. Chudmeister 9000. It's time to which U is it? Is it assassin or is it yeah. Because Lancer is gonna be really painful here. Assassin, okay. Do I already have you added? Looks like a no. Alright. I'll put mine in chat. You just go ahead and send a friend request there. I do? You know what? He probably had a different name. What's his in-game name? Free Boss Sakari. I would appreciate it if you logged in again. Because this is going to be annoying. Wife cheater. The male is most certain... No, the dragon is most certainly not male. No. They don't give genders to a lot of monsters. Although I think it does use he pronouns in the interlude. It has a name and it even talks. Who am I talking? I'm talking about the dragon. Yeah, the dragon. Not the person named Dragon, the dragon that we call a dragon. updating the game. I see. If the other one pops up. You know what? In the meantime, we'll go with this one. Because I actually wanted to go with this Bob instead of the other one. Because this is a funnier solo. I mean, they're both like kind of mindless, but this one's mindless in a different way. Because she doesn't instantly kill it. It just doesn't do anything. Because it can't do anything. Keep forgetting to swap them. I feel like she could probably do some weird Black Grail setup now. Because of Omi. If only her... Wait, does it... Is her overcharge Buster, or is it Anti-Man? I'm not sure if it caps. Or whatever. Oh. Okay, well, I guess she gets extra damage on the NP. Better that it's Buster than Man in this case, because this is most certainly not a man. Why did she fall into the ooze? She falls into the ooze, and then she's standing on top of something in the ocean. Okay, so she has enough for her second skill to get her there. Next turn, if we... I guess I should have went with the third skill instead. Forgot she was Buster, thought she was quick. I mean, like, her NP is so stupid. Like, it is actually just so gross. Alright, she gets attacked once, and then bam. And I have 2 stacks, so I just go ahead and pop that, and pop that. These are gonna last a long time. And she just keeps doing this. Well, this is an instance where the Buster NP and then Quick Arts is always really good, but that's because she has such a stacked NP that, like, there's no reason to go for her Buster cards, uh, because like she's just gonna live so much longer if you keep doing this. Whereas with Quick Arts Buster, like you get a good mixture of effects on that, because like Buster crits are like Buster cards are just objectively better than Buster NPs. Unless, of course, you're talking about like AoE damage, but like a Buster NP is going to be harder to boost in damage. It's not going to make charge. It's not going to make stars. I say that despite the fact that I'm using a Buster Servant that has a Buster NP that makes stars and charge. Now at this point, she's just like fully automated. She doesn't have to. There's like no RNG to it at this point. There she is. She's regenerating 4k HP per turn, and the maximum damage it can do to her right now is like not even 3,000. And actually, correction. Now she's at a whopping 5,000 per turn. And it's like, it's dumb because like you'd assume that it just ends there. No, her skill set's really good too. Like her skill set's the more interesting thing about her kit. It's like they just gave her all of the cool creative stuff. Like the first skill is super unique because it extends buff durations as well as debuff durations. The second skill is super good because it removes buffs and then it does the debuff resist down, which I'm not sure if it's a guaranteed debuff resist down, but it basically guarantees all other debuffs you're about to put on them. And then also, it's the second instance of charge drain per turn, which effectively means they can't generate NP for 2 turns. It's sort of like an NP seal. And then this one is also it's got 2 simple effects. Well, 3 simple effects technically, but one of them hinges on whether or not she gets attacked or the team gets attacked. She's so crazy. Okay. Here's something I'm curious about. Does she get enough charge from NP Art Buster? Because at this point, she might not even need a Mighty Chain. Well. And she had that come back, so... Yeah, it's like impossible for it to come back from this. I can also remove these buffs. Can keep going. Relies on hit counts sometimes. I mean... I don't know about that. Like, the first few turns really do matter. But... Yeah. Because once she gets going, she's regenerating at least 30 per turn, which makes it way, way easier. There she is. Ah, damn, no heal boost. It is what it is. I think I'm gonna go with Atlas just because I don't want to NP and lose all my buffs. She has auto heal. Well, the thing is, is it 1,000 per turn or is it 2,000 per turn? Because like it can be 50% more, you know. And if she's taking neutral damage, that can really make a difference. Shame she doesn't have her buff yet. Sweep will Robo. She is a super interesting servant. Her sprite looks old. I guess her head is kind of large, but like, the sprite doesn't look all that bad. I like her husband looking. I guess you two can divide and conquer then. Okay, I don't have to use battery this turn. Divide and conquer is a really funny way to put it, actually. Oh my god, let me use my battery. See, this is why the heal boost is really nice. So this turn, I'm just gonna Buster Chain and... Ah, shit, you know what? Actually, I can use my... Yeah, yeah, I could just cooldown reduce instead. I should be wanting to front load the MP here. The MP gain. The MP, not MP gain, the that's the healing. You should use her battery. Thank you for the 13 bits. Damn, so you actually have the command code, but you just don't have it on her? Wow. It's fucked up, man. Can I count to 10? Maybe on another time. 1 to 10. There. Ow. She's making progress. Ow. Okay, perfect timing on getting that back. Have a fun stream, peoples. Bye. Alright, see ya, man. Thank you, yours, for being here. I know you don't play the game as much as you used to, but still appreciate it. You know what? I guess with how I've played so far, it would actually make more sense to... default would have made more sense. I should have front-loaded her. He started playing the game again like 3 months ago. Well, I know he also like quit the game for a bit. I heard that he was coming back for like one servant or whatever, but I didn't know he kept playing. I'm sorry, I don't keep up with all the lore. But yeah, if she had the command code on, probably do it. She could also stall out the second NP, because she doesn't really have anything for the second NP. But like that shit really adds up, because if you put that on like a quick card or whatever, she would be making a whopping 500 HP per turn. At that point, you might as well... Oh yeah, and I guess you could put Black Grail on her in as well. Okay, Summer Kama. I don't know if I have Zuhant on my list. Zuhant, are you in chat? I don't even know if I have them added. Unless I missed him, I'm not seeing him there. Damn. I guess, he's not in chat. I guess we'll just move on to the next one. Hold on. Seraph, do I have you added? Seraph Natalie. We're almost caught up. I'm seeing Arquaid, or Tamamo or Skaha. I'm gonna need you to get to narrow it down because that's 3 different things it could be. Dargon. I am interested in what Skahawk can do. Have you played Baldur's Gate? I don't know if that's the type of game for me. I've seen gameplay of it. It's just like I feel like there's a lot of commitment to it, you know. And as it is, I'm already like I've already gotten heavily invested in Overwatch. Like it's fun again. Like where Overwatch is right now, I feel like it is quite a solid game. Like I mean, of course there's still like the counter bullshit sometimes. That's always going to be annoying. But um but it's like there's a lot of people playing now and it's just a good time to hop back onto the train, I feel. And there's more versatility now because you're not forced into role queue. Like you can do 6v6 or 5v5, and they both feel like more or less balanced. I mean, 5v5 is like tanks are super strong in 5v5, but it's also like kind of warranted because like there's only one of them, I guess. I don't know. I'm looking for a Skaha. That one is scuffed. Oh wait, you know what? No, I don't want to do a Skahawk run on this account because she doesn't have her 3rd skill buck yet. I'm open to doing one on JP though. Well, there is a summer comma. I guess we can just go with the summer comma. I'm pretty sure she's got this. Oh, she's about to get it. Okay. She's going out fighting with these cards. Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah. It's, I know you're not talking about the other one. The other one came out, like, year 2. 1 or 2. It double casted again. I thought that... I don't know, maybe that's an NA thing. Because I'm pretty sure on JP, they're scripted to not be able to use it twice in a row. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, oh, okay. Got there anyways. I'm just like wondering, like, what order should I go with? Because I want to use her battery next turn. That's one thing I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the fact that her Burning Love debuff is on her third skill. I guess let's go ahead and Charm. Makes sense to Arts Chain this turn. Whatever those things are. We will obviously never see anything like that in the future. When does Ordeal Call 4? 4. Ordeal Call 2 and come out on an A? I want to say it's... Isn't it like mid next month, or is it late this month? I forgot. Because people were speculating on it. Well, someone's afraid of doing anything at all. You know, feel free to attack her, you know? Man, she's going crazy with these crits. What a show off. Oh, what? What were you saying? Huh? What? Choto. I guess I could go ahead and pop this. It's dead next turn. Like, there is no way it's surviving next turn. The special attack is not going. You know, it'd be pretty nice if they made it so so the special attack was a passive instead. Whereas the fact that it inflicts it, the on attack buff, because like as a result of this, if you're not like reducing your cooldowns and stuff, this only gets like 2 turns of value, sort of. Because it's really hard to make her NP get it. You guys probably get it. Oh, it's oh yeah, this is a lot of damage. Oh. Didn't kill though. We're good. Alright. That'll count for the Canis, not the Canis one. Canis is on yeah, it still hasn't happened. You know what? The one we'll end with, we'll go with Tlaloc, because Smob requested Tlaloc. I haven't gotten a response from Natalie. I'm assuming Natalie went off to do something else, so. So I'm running out of time. I've only got, I mean, We've basically caught up on... Yeah, we've caught up on the ones that were requested a few weeks ago. The only ones we have left are ones from today. I got some last-minute farming I gotta do for my, this current event on JP. I haven't completed the ladder. I completed the story, like, several days ago. Ah, shit, I wanted to do the challenge quest on stream, but ran out of time, I guess. Don't have time, though. I'll just do that at work later. Tlalacrite. Turaruku. I remember that when that was 20% of vocabulary. Oh, yeah, Beam. Oh, that was the one that probably... Yeah, that's probably the one that I accidentally deleted out of there. Okay, so we'll just end with Bima. Because that one was also a previous redeem. Alright. You better. You better. This is 2 weakest cards. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh wait, actually, go for maximum NP charge here. Don't know if he's gonna be able to get to 200%. I'll go with the stars. Yeah, no arts crit by the looks of things. Yep. So unless I pop his first skill, I'm gonna save the first skill though for the second NP. Okay, so this one, yeah, it's Buster, Crit, and Stars. This one is like Stars when Buster and Crit when Quick, I think. Yeah. Also attack. This one's debuff, cleanse, and battery, and guts. Yep. Man, those two 100% crits there look really nice. Very enticing, but it's not part of the game plan, unfortunately. Oh. Hey. Thank you for hitting a third time. I really didn't want to be stuck at that number of whole numbers. Oh boy. The cool thing about this is I set up for a crit turn this turn because I'm using Buster Parts, which make stars. Only 5 each, but you know. Yeah, and kind of ignored the healing. Damn. Damn it. That's really not good. But we got a little bit of time left. Alright, we're still gonna do some damage this turn, for sure. He's made a really good showing here. If I timed the guts a little differently, or if he just didn't get crit on that last turn, he would have made it another 2 turns. With 5th Depend, he's got this. Yeah, 5th Depend would have patched together those turns. God damn, though. He has some crazy damage potential. Okay. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this stream. Sorry that it's a shorter than usual one, only at a whopping 2.5 hours, as opposed to last one was like 8 hours. But you know, it is what it is. We got caught up. There's some new requests, but still, I don't know anyone that's streaming. So I'm just gonna end stream here and not raid. But once again, I appreciate people who showed up for this one. That's gonna be all for tonight. So all you guys have a good bed. Don't forget, Saturday morning, gonna be over there on Mist's stream, and so that's like a day and a half away from now. So 36 hours from now. And also, hold on. The official channel. There is a stream that is occurring Sunday morning, like super early Sunday morning. And it's gonna start at 2:30 my time. I am going to be at work. And I have elected to not ask to leave early. That being said, it's time change, which means I'm only going to be working 7 hours that night, which means I think I'll be I think I'll be getting out, not that, I guess only like 30 minutes afterwards. So, I think the plan is Ryou's gonna boot up his stream, and he's gonna start, and then I'll hop on his stream later, and we'll probably like post the VOD to the main channel. But hopefully there's gonna be something cool and new popping up. So, fingers crossed. See you all later, though. Those are the plans.